CEO Ronald from Create a Difference. We are at another demo, and we got a lot of bowling balls to be demoed today. Looks like we got some Halo Visions, we got some Idol Pros. Idol Pros got some promotions going on over here too. You kind of see it's a full day of demoing over at Steve Cook's Fireside Bowl. And then you can see all the balls actually up here. All the balls are actually ready to go. Right here you can see all the new balls from Storm, the IQ Emerald, that promotion we talked a little bit about. And they even got some really cool posters over here. And the Storm Roto Grip family, they've added quite a few new things to their lineup for the 2019-2020. Oh, what is this? That's kind of neat. It's like a portable wipe. That's slick like that. That's pretty cool. So we'll go over here, check out what Roto Grip's got going on. You can see the Halo Vision, Idol Pro, MVP, three new hustles right there, and then some new gloves. Oh, looks like they got some tape too. Pro thumb tape. And finger thumb tape. Oh, that's interesting. And then what is this? Some more different types of finger tape. Neat, of course. Obviously, they're doing really well in the marketplace. Got a catalog, features all the new players, and let's go over here and take a look at some of the other Storm balls are actually over here. So we got the promotion. They're all ready to go. Everybody's kind of excited about that piece. You can see here. Now see. So this is one of those things where you want to, because the balls are dirty because they're being used, you'll want to keep them as clean as possible. Obviously, they'll clean that up before the demo officially starts here, I'm sure. Let me move over here to Global. 900 Global's got some new pieces as well. They have this neon orange ball called the Flux. Looks pretty neat. Definitely go over there and take a look at that down there. And then some of the newer balls that they've got. Another Badger, a Volt, a couple of Ordnance balls, and a Boost. Just some new pieces from them. Let's go take a look. I was looking at this ball over here, this White Hat Badger. Look how thick that cover stock is. So most cover stocks go to about right here in the bowling ball. This cover stock goes all the way down. I mean, it's hard to even see where the core actually begins in that ball. Let me see if I can get a better view. There you go. I mean, you can see how far down the core actually starts in that ball, based on the shape, of course. So the thickness of this ball is really, really thick, which ultimately is going to lead to being a little more durable for sure. Here, there's a good comparison. So that right there is the typical thickness of a cover stock. And then that Badger White Hat, you can see, goes all the way down. So one of the big differences is that is a thick shell ball. Here is their Ordnance Pearl, and this is the new Badger, right? So the new Badger, same thing. You can see all the way down. I mean, it goes way, way, way down before that core actually begins. And then the fingers will be the same way, so right? So the fingers, you can see all core, or all cover stock, all the way down there to the very, very end. Comparatively, right? This is the typical thickness of a cover stock, followed by the outer core. So this ball does not have an outer core, it only has an inner core, which is kind of neat. Oh, the Flux looks like it's got the same kind of concept here. Looks like it's also way, way down there too. And then the fingers. So the Flux obviously is what you would call a ball that has a core without an outer core in it. And really what that does is two things. It increases the durability of the ball. That's the first thing it'll do. And then there's a USBC measurement called coefficient of restitution, which is kind of a measurement of energy transfer between the ball and the pins. And these balls tend to have a higher COR rating than a standard ball will, just because they are thicker shell balls. Now, some companies are also trying to do different things to their outer cover stock, outer cores, to be able to make them a little bit more, a little bit higher of a COR number, or make them more like a traditional thick shell ball. And you can tell that with Brunswick's Dynamic Core. That's an example that I can think of right off the top of my head. This Ordnance ball is also thick shell, this ball is the Volt. The Volt is also, so look, they have a lot of thick shell balls. That's kind of interesting. So most companies do not do that. Most companies' balls are thin shelled, and these balls are actually, a lot of them are thick shelled, so that's kind of good. I mean, that's kind of interesting and neat for them. So then we got Motive. Motive's got some bowling balls here as well. They have that new Ripcord bowling ball. They brought their Venom, then they have the new Rogue Assassin. This bowling ball definitely hooks a lot. We did actually do the demo in it like a week ago. Started posting some of those videos. And then the Jackal, the Golden Jackal as well. So a couple of balls from them, and then we'll go up here and take a look at what they got up here. It's always good to be able to get some information. They've got all the new catalogs, their brand new cleaner, brand new cleaner with them, and then the bowling balls, of course. And then we've got DV8 sitting right here with some of the new pieces from them. They've got some brand new balls that are coming out here. So let's take a look at their demo balls. So we'll go down and look at the demo balls from This is the Radical ones are over here. We've got the Zing. This is the new Zing from them. And then this is the Squatch Solid. So there's a couple of new demo balls from them. Conspiracy Pearl. So same thing I've told people before, like if you have an opportunity to test these balls, you absolutely should, because what it does, it gives you the opportunity to find out which ball matches your style, right? So this is the new DV8 Prowler that's here. And then we've got another Poison. So yeah, I mean, so you would be able to take a look at these bowling balls and decide, hey, I like this bowling ball on this type of environment. Now, where we're at particularly, the lanes are freshly oiled and this is a house shot, right? So you're gonna be able to get a real good feel if you were to go bowl right now, like that customer is over there. You get a real good feel for how the balls perform on the fresh, because on the fresh, it's going to be different than when the lanes begin to transition. And that's one of the things to keep in mind if you decide to go do demos. If it's me personally, I would come to the demo as early as possible, because the fresh is going to give you probably the most realistic look to what you're kind of used to experiencing on the initial side of bowling. After the lanes begin to break down, you have no idea how they're going to break down. But what I can tell you is, for the most part, nobody's shooting spares. So that's going to really, really wreck the transition and really, really change how the bowling ball would perform in a traditional league environment. But on the fresh, you're getting the best opportunity to be able to see exactly what you're going to be able to get right from the beginning. So the rest of the Brunswick balls are over here, all brand new. Vapor Zone Melee Jab Hero, a couple of jagged edges, some new Rhinos twists, and they even brought back some of the technology that they have to be able to put any kind of graphics on their bowling ball. So they've got a couple of bowling balls here that they've got here that have some really cool graphics that they've decided to put on them, and these are both all plastic, of course. Then we'll go over and take a look and see what else we have. Some of the other balls are down here. So the demo balls, they got the Instigator. Got an Instigator right there, as well as that brand new Vapor Zone Solid. That ball is a monster ball. It hooks a whole lot. One of our guys, Chris, he's really, really a big fan of that ball. And then this is that new Hero. And then obviously this one's kind of unique because this is a Melee Jab SE. And what's kind of cool about this particular ball is that it actually is a special edition ball that you have to kind of earn, so to speak, when you purchase a certain amount of balls from them. You can earn that ball. But that ball is actually getting a lot of really, really good reviews, especially really recently from them as well. So we're going to go back up here. We'll take a look at the rest of what they've got in the back here. We'll see. This is also a pro shop event, right? So this is for pro shops to attend. Typically, consumers don't get to see this stuff, but obviously, because you are friends and family with what we do at CTD, we like to be friendly to everybody and give all the information that we can to everybody. So you can see that we've got Radical's got one too. So Radical's got their own bowling ball that's got that whole technology where they can put the image on it, as well as the balls that are brand new. Squatch, Zing, Conspiracy, Hybrid, Counter, and 2 counterattacks. Those are the impending Radical balls. So now we'll move over to the EBI campus, see what the EBI camp's got. They actually have people already demoing some of the balls over there. This is the track table. So they've got a Precision Solid, they've got a Heat Lava, a Red Paradox, and a Track, and a new Tactics. It's like a Tactics Hybrid. We'll look at the demo balls for them as well. The demo balls are all ready to go. People are ready to be able to try these balls out. I know these balls are all brand new. The Paradox is, the Tactics is, as well as that Heat Lava. So you've got a customer that's actually going to test those bowling balls out and get a good feel to find out which one's going to give them the best reaction overall. We'll slide on over. They're a little busy over here, obviously. We'll slide on over to the EBI section, the Ebonite section. So we'll say they got some new balls over there too. We'll go down. We'll go down and take a look and see what those balls are that they've got down there.
What's the new web going to do?
So they've got. They're letting them demo the new Futura, the new Ebonite Futura bowling ball, the Choice Solid, and then the GB3, a new GB3 bowling ball. Those are the bowling balls that they're allowing the people to demo while they're here today. As a result of that, they'll be able to find out, like I said, which ball basically fits best for them. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what's important, right? You want to know what is the best bowling ball for you. And being at a demo and doing a demo day is the best way to let that happen. We'll move over to Columbia real quick. They've got that Black Chaos, as well as the new Resurgence that they're showing here. So people can actually come and check those out as well. And then over here, last but not least, they've got Hammer. Hammer's got a new sauce. Then they've got the Ruthless. This is the Hammer Ruthless over here. And then they've got a Hammer Statement Hybrid, as well as the new Web Pearl. So those are kind of the new balls that they're actually showcasing. We'll go up and let you see those up top as well to see exactly kind of all the new balls from the 4 brands of Ebonite International as well. So you can see a real good picture here. There's the new Statement and Sauce, the Web Pearl. There's the Pink Widow, the Purple Hammer. That ball's been pretty popular along a lot of people because it's just a very versatile ball overall. There's the new Ruthless, the new Vibe, a tough ball, couple of new Messenger bowling balls, the Chaos, the Resurgence, a new Savage Life, or I guess Savage Life is not necessarily new, but it's one of the balls that they've come out with relatively recently. And then the 4 Beast balls, back to the EBI camp, exactly the Ebonite balls. You got the 2 Destiny balls, the 4 Turbo R balls, GB3, Ebonite Futura, and then a couple of Maxims. And then we talked about the track balls already, so that gives you a rough feel for what's actually here at this demo. And anybody that wants to be able to try these parts out, or try these balls out, is able for shops to come in and then be able to do the demo and get a good understanding of how these balls are going to behave and perform. And then last but not least, obviously, we'll go into the other section. The other section is actually kind of important for us because that's where we happen to be at. It's where all of the accessory companies, for the most part, are. So we'll go around there and let you see what's going on in that. We've got Mongoose, and we've got our friends over there at Dexter with some new shoes and some new technology that's showing off some of the new boas that they've got, where they're actually being able to put it here as well as on the back, as you can see when need be. They've got a lot of different cool shoes. Mongoose has got some tape and some stuff. Our friends over at Turbo over there, they got their little setup going on as well. And then last but not least, we've got Genesis and then the CTD table. So, we got Vice too. We got Vice over here too. So Vice has got all their stuff on display. CTD's got all our stuff on display. Oh yeah, look, we even got catalogs that we're like, got catalogs for people this year. So we're getting bigger. We're getting bigger. So that's a good thing. Anyway, so now you got a rough feel for what it's like to attend a demo event. Obviously, this is just one of many that'll actually be available around the country for pro shops. This is a pro shop event, so typically consumers do not go to these things. Pro shops come to these things. You get to throw the bowling balls. You get to understand what the bowling balls do, and that allows them to then be able to make purchasing decisions to help them be able to perform, to offer the best services and products for their customers in their area. Well, now you know what's going on. And as always, if you have any questions, any more information, check us out at ctdbowling.com. Ronald Hicklin, CEO from Creating a Difference. Have a great day.